Hey, it's Jennifer, the Keto RN. How are you guys doing today? I am doing great. It has kind of been a crazy day. This is not the recipe I intended on doing. I was gonna do a Malibu chicken that I'm making for dinner, and it's in the oven right now, and I got all of the prep stuff ready, and I was like, well, that's pretty much the recipe. The only thing left to do is essentially stick it in the oven. So I am flexible, I changed gears, and now we're doing dessert. So I am taking dinner over to my dad's house this evening, and we're just gonna bring some Malibu chicken, which you guys will get a picture of, and this wonderful light fluffy lemon cheesecake that is low carb keto and delicious. And since we had snow today, I thought we should have something a little light and lemony to get us in the mood for spring and summer that are never going to come, but they will. This recipe is from Simple Fun Keto. I love it. I've made it before. It's really good. I'm going to make it in an 8x8 pan, but you can make it in ramekins or little jars like mason jars. They're super cute that way too, and you get a little bit of portion control that way. But that is not what I'm doing today. I'm making it in an 8x8 pan. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Let me know where you are coming in from. I am in Spokane, Washington, where, like I said, we had an unexpected, well, it was unexpected to me because I don't read the weather that often, but an unexpected like 4 inches of snow this morning, and that was not very pleasant because it's almost Easter. So anyway, enough of that. We'll get started on the recipe. So the first thing is 1 1/4 cups of almond flour. So I just have some blanched almond flour that we pick up at Costco, already measured out. Actually, I'm gonna move it and in my bowl. And then I am adding melted butter, just 1/4 cup of melted butter, because this is gonna be the crust. So after this is all mixed up, I'll press it into my pan and then pour the topping on top. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, which I am almost out of. Anyway, where are you guys popping in from? Let me know. And what are you guys doing for Easter? Do you guys have plans? Are you having people over for brunch or for dinner? Are you going to an Easter egg hunt? I remember all those days when my kids were little, and oh my gosh, they were so fun. And this year we don't have anybody coming home. So it's just gonna be my husband and I. I think we'll just go to church and maybe find brunch somewhere, maybe come home and make it. Just call it a day. It'll be great though. It'll be good. All right, so 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and 2 teaspoons of the powdered swerve, the confectioner's blend. So it's more like powdered sugar. So there's 1, and 2 tablespoons. All right, set those aside. All right, so we're just gonna stir this up, and this just stirs up like any other crusts that you would expect, like cheesecake crust or whatever, graham cracker crust. So just keep stirring it until it starts to get, I'm gonna put a towel down because I can't stand here in that bowl. There we go. Hitting the counter all the time, it makes me crazy. So there we go. All right, so you're just gonna stir this till it looks sort of like pastry dough, where it's a little lumpy and kind of clumped up. And then that makes it easier to press into whatever you happen to be pressing it into. I am just doing, like I said, this 8x8 baking dish, but you can do whatever you want. The mason jars are really cute. That's how I've done it before in the past, and it actually works out really well. All right, so just kind of press this into the pan, and then we're gonna set it aside and work on the filling. And I am also going to do some whipped cream, I think, to put on top to kind of make it a little extra special. It was my my stepmom's birthday earlier in the week, and I was working and we just didn't have a chance to get together. And so that's what we're doing tonight. The rest of the weekend's gonna be busy-ish, I guess. So, all right, so just press it in. However it works best for you in whatever containers you're doing this in. So crust is there and it's just gonna be set aside. It's a no-bake recipe. I don't know if I mentioned that. So you don't have to bake that crust. All right, next is the topping. So we're getting some, this is just cream cheese, just an 8-ounce block of cream cheese from my grocery store. I've had it out on the counter, so it's softened in room temperature. And to that, I'm going to add a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, which is probably my favorite ingredient for most things. All right, so half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And next, a little bit of, put that aside, my swerve, what did I do with it? I set it aside, but now I need it. So just a quarter of a cup of powdered swerve. Again, the confectioner's sugar works better, especially for no-bake recipes, or like jams or jellies or sauces, that kind of thing. The powdered version works a little bit better. It's you don't get that kind of grainy, like that unmelted sugar grainy stuff that you can have if you don't melt your sugar all the way in a jam or a jelly. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about, but it's kind of that's what I feel like swerve or other kind of monk fruit erythritol things will do in those sort of no-bake situations, or you don't melt them down all the way or whatever. So anyway, so quarter cup of swerve powdered, a half a cup of whipping cream, an 8-ounce brick of cream cheese, and now the fun part, we have a lemon. It's already been zested, part of it, because we used it in our in a recipe that we made last night. So we're gonna zest a little bit of lemon. Actually, I'm just gonna use this. And we just need a teaspoon of lemon zest. And if you guys don't have one of these microplane, whatever, zesters, I highly recommend them. They are, they're efficient and they work better than any sort of other grater thing that I've, like a cheese grater or whatever you use. Oftentimes they are much faster and much more efficient and gets the job done quicker than what did I use? Like a grater for hard cheese, like a Parmesan cheese grater or whatever. And they take more time. So we just need a teaspoon, and I think we have it here, close enough. See, look at that. That is close enough to a teaspoon, plus I have a little bit more. And I love the lemon flavor. I don't know, it's one of my favorite flavors. So if it's a little too lemony, I won't mind. So there's just a little bit extra in here. So a little bit of lemon zest. And then I'm actually going to use this lemon, but I need this. My lemon juicer, because it calls for just 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So here we go. This is also a fun find. I can't remember where I saw this, but I love this lemon juicer. It works again, well. I only need 2 tablespoons, so it's not going to be that much, but it really kind of gets in there and gets all that juice out, which I love. So hopefully it's just one lemon, but again, we'll make it work. I've got refrigerated lemon juice if I need to go, if I need a rescue. All right, so there's one. Whoop, get in there. All right, one and then one more. I think I just got this on Amazon, but it's got it just really, like I said, just gets all the juice out. Plus no seeds. You don't have to pick your seeds out. Oh, except the seed just fell in because I said that. Isn't that always how it goes? So anyway, get all that juice out. And I'll pick that seed out because if I don't, I will certainly be the person that gets it. Of course, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. See, a little turkey. Get out. One seed. All right, so 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. That's one. And pour this. That is good enough. So that was a little bit more than 2 tablespoons in the jar or in the thing. So there we go. All right, now we're gonna just blend this up. And like I said, this is no bake. I'm gonna put this right on top of the crust that I have that is not baking. And just put it in, then I'm gonna refrigerate it for a couple of hours. And it'll be perfect by the time we're done with dinner, but you just wanna try to get this as smooth as you can. It smells really good. It smells very lemony. All right. So this cooks up pretty fast. It doesn't take very long. One of the things I love is having dessert for actually any meal that tastes like it takes a long time but really doesn't. That's the best. That is the best. So the macros on this, if you're counting macros and you want that kind of information, there we go. Sorry. The macro information is 6. This makes 6 servings. Oops. And it has, let's see, 39 grams of fat and 7 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, so 4 net carbs. And that is without the whipped cream topping that I'm gonna put on. So, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do it right before I serve it, so. All right, anybody wanna lick a beater? Did you guys used to lick beaters when you were little? I did. My mom used to give it to me all the time, all those raw eggs and things that we probably shouldn't have eaten, but didn't kill me. What can I say? I'm a Gen Xer. I lived through a lot, a lot of, drinking through hoses and no car seats or even seat belts. I don't think I started wearing a seat belt until I was 16 and driving myself. So, all right, back to our crust. I feel like, well, this is the Gen Xer and me coming out. I feel like it needs a little food coloring, which I know is a terrible thing to say, but wouldn't it be fun if it was a nice bright yellow? I won't do it. I won't, but it does sound kind of fun. All right, I'm gonna spread this around and put it in my refrigerator and just let it sit. And then when my dinner is done, which it only has another few minutes to cook, I'll get that done. And then I have a salad in the refrigerator, take it to my dad's, and we'll have a nice dinner and then a nice dessert. So, all right, so just kind of spread this around. Try to get it as even as you can. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, but it will be delicious. So that is it. Thanks for hanging with me. Like I said, I thought I was gonna do a Malibu chicken recipe and it just didn't work out that way. So here we have this nice light lemon cheesecake. It's a great dessert. It's not super expensive carb-wise. It tastes delicious and yeah, we're gonna enjoy this. So I think that's it. So, all right, I'm just gonna finish spreading this around, but you guys have an awesome, awesome night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. And if you have found any value in this show or recipe, or you know anybody that's interested in the keto lifestyle, please follow and share, and hit that share button and let them know about it. Also, if you want to get live notifications for when I go live, or sometimes my husband is with me, but when we go live, there are 3 little dots up in the corner. If you tap that, it will say turn on live notifications, and then you'll get an alert when I go live if you want to follow along. So that would be amazing. So with that, I hope you guys all have a great evening, and I will probably see you tomorrow. So have a great night, and thanks again. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.